Mark your calendars for this Saturday. That's when world-renowned Filipino singer Jed Madela is set to take the stage for his first concert in Waco.
Singer and songwriter PurpleHeart will also join him for the unforgettable night of music at the Performing Arts Community Center.
Before the big day, they are here to share the details about this exclusive concert. Joining us now is Jed and PurpleHeart. We're so glad you could both be here. And how is the trip to Waco? I know you're from here, but how has the travel been?
Oh, it's been great. It's been great. A little far because I'm from the Philippines, and the trip was like 12 hours to LA, and then from LA we flew in here for like 3 hours. But so far everything's fine. It's good. The weather's good.
Yes. Well, we welcome here. We're glad that you're here. So, how did your love for music start? What inspired you to pursue it as a career?
Oh, well, I come from a musically inclined family. Back in the Philippines, everybody is into music. It's either singing, dancing, playing the piano. So it was a normal thing. And never in my wildest dreams did I even imagine to make it a career. But, you know, it must be fate, I guess. I got discovered while singing in a bar back in the Philippines, and then this manager just encouraged me to get into the business.
I love that story. I love the way it begins. I love the way it begins.
Yes, and you've received numerous awards since you began this journey. This was throughout your career, including being the first Filipino singer inducted to the Hall of Fame in Hollywood. How did that achievement impact your life and those around you?
Well, it was like a jumping point from being one of the many Filipino artists. When I got into when I joined this competition and got noticed, it kind of opened a lot of doors and opportunities for me, and it kind of gave me more premium as an artist and more how should I say it, credibility as an artist. Yes. So yeah, I've been in the business for more than 20 years now, and this time it's more of giving back. So with that title given to me, it's more credible.
And PurpleHeart, we clearly prepared for you. Purple here, purple there, purple here.
The set is purple.
This got me excited.
You fit in perfectly, and Waco holds a special place in your heart as well. Tell us why that is.
Yes, because Waco has a lot of memories for me. My first and most of my career is here. I filmed my first music video for my original song here in Waco, and I did my first ever concert before here for a church. So it was also a first thing for me. So it really holds a special place. And especially this concert, it's our first together, singing together, like in our, like technically own concert at least, I can say.
If people want to watch that video, just curiosity, what's the song called and how can they see the video? I'm sure it's on YouTube
Yeah,
somewhere.
so my original song is titled Easy. So it's on YouTube. They can check the video. It features some spots here in Waco.
Okay, love that.
So, do you remember the church where you performed?
Yes.
Want to give a shout out?
Yes, it was a church, the Sacred Heart Catholic Church. So it was a fundraising event for them.
All right.
Beautiful. Okay, so how did the two of you connect?
Oh, well, the music industry in the Philippines is pretty small. It's a small environment, and we met in one of the competitions there. I was one of the first. I was actually the first one to join that competition and represent the country. And then every year we would send talented delegates from the Philippines, and she was one of them. And then we got to collaborate. We had the same mindset when it comes to music and creativity, and we just clicked.
And so this is your first time to perform in Waco together, right?
Yes.
What can attendees expect when they come?
Well, the big voice, Jed Madela. I mean, they can expect something that is really a powerful experience in music, I would say, and it's something that they have never seen here in Waco.
You're building me up too much.
I need to.
But this is not just for the Filipino community. We're inviting all our friends here in Waco, especially the ones who love music, who love to sing, who love to party. They might think that it's all Filipino songs. No, it's actually a mix of English and Filipino, and because we're trying to like bridge the gap, like diversity, unity between all cultures and all types of music. And I believe that music is one of the most powerful, thing that can bridge everybody together.
I love that. And what you can't see is their hype squad behind the cameras who are video. They have a whole crew here that is behind them, and the energy with this whole group is terrific. So I believe that.
Yes, we want to thank our producers, everybody who made this concert possible. Thank you very much. We promise to give you an amazing concert this Saturday.
We know that you will. You mentioned it's a mix of music, but how can you describe the flavor of your music, if you were to put a name?
Well, for me, I'm more known as the power ballad singer. I'm more on ballads, pop, and a little bit of theater, a little bit of Broadway. So people will be expecting like a diverse lineup of songs this
I
Saturday.
think you just hooked me. I think you just
Yeah,
hooked me. You got me.
all you had to say was Broadway
I had
for
to say,
him.
yes.
good stuff.
Would you like to talk about the ticket prices and what it takes to get in, what people should know if they
Yeah.
want to attend?
Yeah, they can check on Facebook, Jonbudz Music Facebook. They can see there the official poster where they can get tickets. So there's a QR. It's for you guys to really get it easier. So you can just scan the QR or go to PACC Waco. That's their website. So tickets are selling out.
I meant to ask, would you like to share the meaning behind Purple Heart, behind your name?
Oh, okay. So this really holds a special place in my heart because before I really had. I went through a different experience in my life and I wanted like a change of heart. So for me, red represents war and blue represents peace. And it's not like the war and the peace generally, but it's the war and inner peace of a person.
Yeah.
So if you mix that together, I think that's just acceptance and it becomes purple. So that really is what I want to embody for myself.
I love that.
And to my music.
That was gorgeous. Yes.
Yes. I do wonder, who are some of your inspirations in the music world? I bet you both have some. Are there any you'd like to share with us that you really admire?
Well, I grew up listening to Whitney Houston.
Okay,
Whitney
yeah,
Houston
listen,
is
okay.
an amazing voice, and Luther Vandross.
Oh, man.
These powerful vocals just
Yes.
inspired me. Michael Jackson, of course. So yeah, I got a lot of inspiration from these amazing performers.
Talk about power ballads.
Yeah.
You got some great inspiration. Would you like to add anything else about this performance and why people should show up, not just to enjoy the entertainment, but to come together here in Waco?
Yeah, well, I think they really need to see this performance because it really is like a way of us to bring the Filipino pride here in Waco and to at least for them see a glance of how proud we are with what we do in music and how we want the people to also connect with us through music as well.
Well, I know music is a part of a beautiful culture. What are some of the other elements of Filipino culture you'd like to share that people should know about when you try to express
Food.
it?
Food, yes.
We can
food.
all agree on that.
Yeah,
can't we?
because lately, these past years, the Filipino food has been, like an underdog when it comes to cuisine. But now I've been seeing a lot of exposure when it comes to Filipino food because it's very diverse. It's not just a certain flavor, a certain taste, but it's like a mix of different cultures. So yeah, when you have the time, check out Filipino food. It's
Yes.
you just have to stop the diet for now.
Pretend it doesn't exist. For
Yes.
a while. I know our producer, Karina, is very excited about trying some of the wonderful food. It's always good stuff. Thank you both so much. We wish you, break a leg, have an amazing time. We cannot wait to see you, and people are going to have great things to say as they go through this wonderful experience. Again, the Jed Madela live concert featuring Purple Heart is Saturday at Performing Arts Community Center in Waco. You can learn more about this exclusive concert by scanning the QR code on your screen right now. And again, thank you to our guests, Jed and Purple Heart, and we will be right back.